A group of rebels has seized control of a major city and are using it as their base of operations. They've declared themselves the new government and are demanding that the old one step down. The second story is, a group of scientists has discovered a way to create a new type of energy that could change the world forever. However, they need to find a way to get it to market before anyone else finds out about it. Which story do you think is more important? A new pandemic has swept the city, and it's turning people into mindless zombies. The city's only hope is a team of brave heroes who can find a cure before it's too late. The government is secretly working with aliens to control the world. The future looks bright. You will experience many successes today, and you will be able to achieve your goals. Female host. In a future cyberpunk dystopia, the rich have all the power. Male host. A group of poor people have decided to take action. Female host. They're planning a protest against the rich. Male host. But is it enough to bring change? A new pandemic has swept the city, and it's causing people to go crazy. The government has declared a state of emergency, and is asking for help from the public to track down the source of the virus. The government is working with aliens to control the population. You will have a good day. A woman is walking down the street when she is attacked by a group of men. She is beaten and raped until she is unconscious. When she wakes up, she is in a hospital, and she has no memory of what happened to her. The second story is, a woman is walking down the street when she is attacked by a group of men. She is beaten and raped until she is unconscious. When she wakes up, she has an implant in her brain that records everything that happens to her. A new outbreak of a deadly virus has swept through the city, and the authorities are struggling to contain the spread. Cyberpunk city officials are warning residents to stay indoors and avoid contact with other people, as the virus is known to be highly contagious. There is no known cure for the virus, and it is feared that it could quickly spread through the city population, killing many people in its wake. The city is now on high alert, and officials are doing all they can to keep residents safe. Female host. In a world where technology has taken over, a group of rebels are fighting back against the oppressive regime. Male host. The second story is, female host. in a world where the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. A group of people are fighting back against the system. Male host. The third story is female host. In a world where the government is controlled by a few powerful people, a group of rebels are fighting back against the corrupt system. The news anchor's voice is heard over a montage of images from a cityscape at night. The images include a large corporate building with a neon sign that reads, News 7. A busy street with bright lights and holographic ads. A woman walking down the street with her head down. A man in a dark alley using a computer. And a close-up of a computer screen with binary code scrolling down it. News anchor. In a world of advanced technology, crime is on the rise. Hackers are wreaking havoc, stealing data and causing mayhem. The police are struggling to keep up. In response, the government has proposed a new law, the Cybercrime Prevention Act. The act would give the government greater powers to investigate and prosecute cybercrime, and would make it easier for them to track down and punish those responsible. However, civil liberties groups have raised concerns about the potential for abuse of these new powers. What do you think? Should the government be given more power to tackle cybercrime? Or is this a step too far? The government is secretly engaged in mind control and using unwitting citizens as test subjects to further their agenda. There is a lot of evidence to support this theory. From the existence of secret government mind control programs like MKUltra, to the widespread use of mind-altering drugs and technologies by the military and intelligence agencies. There are also numerous reports of people being abducted and experimented on by shadowy government entities. Whether or not the government is actually engaged in mind control is up for debate, but there is no denying that they have the means and the motive to do so. If they are indeed doing this, then it's possible that they are using unwitting citizens as test subjects to further their agenda. The Wheel of Fortune. You will have a day of good luck and fortune. Things will go your way and you will be able to accomplish your goals. Enjoy your lucky day. Female host. The world's first fully functional artificial intelligence has been created, and it's already asking existential questions about the meaning of life. Male host. The second story is female host. A new study has found that the average person now spends more time interacting with digital devices than they do with other people. Male host. The third story is female host. In a future where the wealthy can afford to live forever, a group of rebels are fighting back against the immortality treatment. Male host. And the fourth story is female host. In a future where the Earth has been ruined by pollution and climate change, a group of scientists are working on a way to terraform Mars. A large crowd of people are seen in the background, cheering and waving signs that read, "We love the corporation," and "The corporation is our friend." Quote, Anchor. The corporation is set to launch its new line of cyborgs, which it says will revolutionize the way we live and work. The crowd cheers and applauds as the camera zooms in on a large sign that reads, "The corporation is our friend." Quote, Anchor. The corporation's CEO says that the new cyborgs will be able to do the work of 10 humans, and that they will be available for purchase in just a few months. The crowd goes wild as the camera pans to a large factory where the new cyborgs are being assembled. We see workers in hazmat suits putting the finishing touches on the cyborgs as the CEO looks on with a satisfied smile. CEO, we are very excited to be able to offer these new cyborgs to the public. We believe that they will change the way we live and work, and that they will help us to become more efficient and productive. The existence of a secret government organization known as the Cabal, which is involved in numerous conspiracies. The Cabal is said to be a secret government organization that is involved in numerous conspiracies. They are said to be behind the assassination of JFK, the 9/11 attacks, and the Iraq War. They are also said to be involved in the Illuminati, the New World Order, and the Freemasons. You will have a great day. Everything will go your way and you will be surrounded by good luck. Female host. About a world where technology has taken over, and humanity is struggling to survive. Male host. The second story is female host. About a world where the government controls everything, and people are living in fear. Male host. The third story is female host. About a world where the environment has been ruined, and people are fighting for resources. The host's voice is drowned out by a loud explosion. The camera shakes and the host is thrown to the floor. Screams and chaos can be heard in the background. Host. What the hell was that? Female host. The war between the street gangs continues to rage in the city. Male host. In other news, a new street drug is becoming popular among the city's youth. Female host. The drug, known as cyberbine, is said to give users a sense of euphoria and increased energy. Male host. Police are warning the public to be aware of the dangers of the drug. Female host. In sports, the local team lost their game against the rival team. Male host. And finally, in weather news, it is going to be a hot day tomorrow. The news anchor's voice is heard over a montage of images from the story. News anchor. In a city where crime is rampant, a new vigilante has taken to the streets. Wearing a mask and armed with only a sword, this so-called knight has been cleaning up the city, one criminal at a time. The montage ends and the camera cuts to the news anchor. News anchor. The knight has quickly become a hero to the people of the city, and the police are struggling to keep up with the crime wave. Some have even started to call for the knight to be made an official member of the police force. The camera cuts to a police officer being interviewed. Police officer. We're doing everything we can to catch this guy, but he's always one step ahead of us. Whoever he is, he's doing a lot of good for this city. The camera cuts back to the news anchor. News anchor. The knight's identity remains a mystery. But one thing is for sure. The people of this city are safer with him around. Theory. The government is using mind control techniques to control the population. Evidence. There have been many reports of people hearing strange voices and seeing strange things that they cannot explain. There are also reports of people being abducted by aliens and being experimented on. There are also reports of people being controlled by the government through mind control techniques. These techniques include using drugs, hypnosis, and brainwashing. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the media. They do this by planting stories in the media that are not true. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control politicians. They do this by controlling what they see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the military. They do this by controlling what the military sees and hears. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the economy. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control religion. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the education system. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the legal system. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the medical system. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the financial system. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the food supply. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the water supply. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the energy supply. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the transportation system. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the communication system. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the internet. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the media. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the population. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. The government has also been known to use mind control techniques to control the world. They do this by controlling what people see and hear. Today's fortune is that you will have a great day. Female host. The lead story is the world's first successful human head transplant. Male host. That's right. A team of surgeons in China have successfully transplanted a human head onto a new body. The patient, a 30-year-old man who was paralyzed from the neck down, is said to be doing well and is expected to make a full recovery. Female host. This is truly groundbreaking surgery and could change the lives of millions of people who are suffering from paralysis or other debilitating conditions. Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed again, this time to November 19th. Male host. This just in. The game has been delayed again, this time to November 19th. The theory that the government is working with aliens to keep us under control. There are many theories out there that the government is working with aliens to keep us under control. Some say that the government is using aliens to keep us from leaving the planet, while others say that the government is using aliens to control the population. There is no concrete evidence to support either of these theories, but there are some interesting coincidences. For example, many people believe that the government has been working with aliens since the Roswell incident in 1947. The government has never confirmed or denied this, but there are many theories about what happened at Roswell. Some believe that the government was trying to cover up a crash landing, while others believe that the government was trying to cover up a UFO sighting. There are also many theories about why the government would want to work with aliens. Some believe that the government is trying to get technology from the aliens, while others believe that the government is trying to control the population. Again, there is no concrete evidence to support either of these theories. However, there are some interesting coincidences. For example, many of the world's leaders have been meeting with aliens in secret. This includes Presidents Eisenhower, Reagan, and Clinton. Also, there have been many reports of aliens working with the government on secret projects. So, what do you think? Is the government working with aliens to keep us under control? Or are they just trying to cover up a UFO sighting? Let us know in the comments. You will have a great day. Everything will go your way, and you will be surrounded by positive energy. Female host. The world's first cybernetic human has been born. Male host. That's right. The world's first cybernetic human has been born. This amazing feat of science was accomplished by the team at the Genentech Corporation, who have been working on this project for many years. Female host. The new cybernetic human, who has been named Alex, is said to be healthy and doing well. Genentech has released a statement saying that they are very proud of their achievement and that they believe this is just the beginning of a new era of human augmentation. Male host. It certainly is an exciting time to be alive. Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed again, this time until November 19th. The game was originally supposed to come out on April 16th, then was delayed to September 17th, and is now being pushed back even further. This is likely due to the game's developer, CD Projekt Red, wanting to make sure the game is as polished as possible before release. The game was originally announced in 2012, and has been in development for over 7 years. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action RPG set in the year 2077. It follows the story of V, a mercenary who takes on a dangerous job in order to get their hands on a powerful implant that could change their life forever. The game is set in the fictional Night City, and features a number of well-known actors, including Keanu Reeves, who plays a character called Johnny Silverhand. Cyberpunk 2077 is one of the most highly anticipated games of the year, and its delay is sure to be disappointing for many fans. However, the extra time may well be worth it, as the game looks to be shaping up to be something special. The government is secretly engaged in mind control and using unwitting citizens as test subjects to further their agenda. There is a lot of evidence to support this theory. From the existence of secret government mind control programs like MKUltra, to the widespread use of mind-altering drugs and chemicals by the government and corporations. There are also a lot of people who claim to have been victims of mind control or have witnessed its effects firsthand. Whether or not the government is actually engaged in mind control is still up for debate. But there is definitely something sinister going on behind the scenes. Today's fortune is that you will have a great day. Male reporter. In a world of advanced technology and artificial intelligence, a new generation of humans has been born. These so-called cyborgs have enhanced physical and mental abilities, and some say they are the next step in human evolution. Male host. Some people are worried that the cyborgs will eventually take over the world, but others believe they will help us create a better future. What do you think? Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed again, this time to December 10th. This is the third delay for the game, which was originally supposed to come out in April. In other news, a new study has found that the number of people who are obese has increased by 7% since last year. And finally, a new report has found that the number of people who are addicted to social media has increased by 8% since last year. The government is secretly engaged in mind control and using unwitting citizens as test subjects to further their agenda. There is a lot of evidence to support this theory, including the fact that the government has been involved in mind control experiments in the past. Additionally, there have been a number of leaked documents that suggest the government is interested in mind control technology. There are also a number of credible eyewitness accounts from people who claim to have been victims of government mind control experiments. These people have detailed the methods used to control their minds, and many of them have experienced long-term effects from the experiments. The government has denied any involvement in mind control experiments, but given their history of secrecy and deception, it's hard to believe anything they say. Whether or not the government is actually engaged in mind control is still up for debate, but there is certainly a lot of evidence to suggest that they are. The Two of Swords. This suggests that you will be called upon to make a difficult decision. However, whatever you decide, it will be the right choice for you. Female host. The world's first successful cybernetic human transplant has been completed. Male host. That's amazing. What does the patient have to say? Female host. The patient is doing well and is very happy with the results. One. The rise in popularity of a new street drug known as bliss. 2. The increasing number of people going missing in the city. 3. The discovery of a new underground club that is said to be a haven for criminals and outcasts. The government is secretly engaged in mind control and using unwitting citizens as test subjects to further their agenda. There is a lot of evidence to support this theory, including the existence of secret government mind control programs like MKUltra, as well as the fact that the government has been caught experimenting on unwitting citizens in the past. There are also a number of whistleblowers who have come forward to expose these secret programs. So, it's not hard to believe that the government is secretly engaged in mind control and using unwitting citizens as test subjects. The Wheel of Fortune. You will have good luck today. Things will go your way. Female host. In a world of advanced technology and artificial intelligence, humans are now living in a state of constant surveillance. Male host. The government is using AI to track our every move, and they can even read our thoughts. Female host. Privacy is a thing of the past, and freedom is a thing of the future. Male host. In other news, the world's economy is in shambles, and the environment is on the brink of collapse. Female host. But despite all of this, people are still finding ways to live their lives and enjoy themselves. Male host. That's the news from a future that may not be too far off. Stay tuned for more. In a world where advanced technology has created a massive divide between the haves and the have-nots, a group of rebels is planning to overthrow the government and take control of the city. The rebels have been gaining support from the city's underclass, and they are believed to be planning a major attack on the government's headquarters. The government is aware of the threat and is taking steps to increase security. But it remains to be seen whether they will be able to stop the rebels before they strike. The government is secretly engaged in mind control and using unwitting citizens as test subjects to further their agenda. There is a lot of evidence to support this theory, including the existence of secret government mind control programs like MKUltra, as well as reports of people being targeted for mind control experimentation. There have also been a number of high-profile cases of people claiming to have been victims of government mind control, such as Kathy O'Brien and Bryce Taylor. Whether or not the government is actually engaged in mind control is impossible to say for sure. But the evidence suggests that it is at least possible. If the government is indeed engaged in mind control, then it is likely that they are using unwitting citizens as test subjects. The Tower. This suggests that you will experience a time of upheaval or chaos. Be prepared for the unexpected and be ready to face challenges head-on. Female host. The global war on terror is over, and the world is at peace. Male host. That's amazing. What happened? Female host. After years of fighting, the last terrorist group was finally defeated. Male host. That's amazing. I'm sure the people of the world are celebrating. Female host. They are. But there is still a lot of work to be done. The world is rebuilding, but it will take time. A large crowd of people are gathered in a park. A stage has been set up and a woman is speaking into a microphone. Woman. The recent outbreak of a new disease known as the cyber plague. The crowd gasps in horror. Woman. This disease is spreading like wildfire throughout the city, and has already claimed the lives of dozens of people. The crowd begins to murmur in fear. Woman. The city's hospitals are struggling to keep up with the demand, and are